Welcome to the Wednesday edition of Tech Stocks Daily, your pulse on the latest market movers. Today, we've got a tech-packed show that'll make your stocks sizzle. First, we dive into NVIDIA's stunning 7% surge, thanks to Elon Musk's xAI partnership and game-changing financial metrics. Then, head over to Apple's big WWDC 2024 announcements and their bold moves in Europe and China. We'll also unravel Google's YouTube ad blocker glitch, AI-powered Chromebook upgrades, and a slip-up that has everyone talking. Finally, we'll wrap up with Microsoft's bombshell, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 launching on Xbox Game Pass. Ready to geek out? Let's dive in. Today's spotlight is shining brightly on NVIDIA, and boy, do we have some juicy news to unpack. First up, NVIDIA's stock took off like a rocket, surging by 7% after word got out that Elon Musk's new AI venture, xAI, has become a customer. Yes, you heard that right, Elon Musk. The tech mogul's xAI is reportedly going all in on NVIDIA's top-of-the-line AI chips. This development underscores NVIDIA's undisputed reign in the AI hardware market, solidifying its position as a go-to supplier for all things AI. xAI, Musk's brainchild, recently wrapped up a whopping $6 billion Series B funding round, valuing the startup at about $24 billion. Part of those funds will wind up in NVIDIA's pockets as xAI splurges on their GPUs. The goal? To create an AI supercomputer by fall 2025, primarily using NVIDIA's H100 GPUs, and take on the big dogs like OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Gemini with its forthcoming chatbot Grok. And it's not just the Musk connection that's propelling NVIDIA forward. The company has announced plans to accelerate its AI chip production using a new packaging technology called fan-out panel-level packaging. This move is particularly strategic given the limited CoWoS packaging capacity at Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Co. With FOPLP, NVIDIA aims to reduce costs and increase production efficiency without significantly compromising on tech specs. Think of it as getting your cake and eating it too. While NVIDIA is crushing it on the technology front, it's also inching closer to becoming the world's most valuable company. With its spectacular stock performance this year, already up over 130 cents, NVIDIA's market cap is now within striking distance of Apple's and Microsoft's. With its market cap touching $2.8 trillion, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from surpassing Apple's $2.913 trillion and Microsoft's $3.198 trillion. Investors and analysts alike are keeping a close eye on how this high-stakes race unfolds. On top of all this, NVIDIA's recent earnings call had some eye-popping stats. Revenue surged a jaw-dropping 262% year-over-year, hitting $26 billion, while earnings per share skyrocketed 629%. These figures are largely thanks to its data center business, propelled by the insatiable demand for its high-performance Hopper GPUs. But here's a little food for thought. NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, did caution about the challenge of keeping up with the rampant demand. Over-ordering and pulling forward demand are risks, but so far, no signs of those issues disrupting the company's impressive growth trajectory. In fact, NVIDIA is doing everything it can to ramp up production to meet this booming demand, which suggests there's still plenty of headroom for growth. With all these exciting moves, NVIDIA is not just setting the pace, it's redefining the race. Investors, tech enthusiasts, and the competition are all watching with bated breath. And that's your NVIDIA Day in the Spotlight rundown. Stay tuned because the world of tech is always buzzing with more to come. Buckle up, because today is all about Apple taking the spotlight. First up, Apple has rolled out the schedule for their highly anticipated 2024 Worldwide Developers Conference. Mark your calendars for June 10th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. You know the drill. Tim Cook and team are set to drop a ton of updates for iOS 18, iPadOS 18, macOS 15, tvOS 18, watchOS 11, and visionOS 2. While we might not see any new hardware on stage, sad trombone, what's got everyone buzzing are the whispers about Apple's AI strategy. Could Cupertino be buddying up with OpenAI? Tech guru Dan Ives sure thinks it's a strong possibility. And don't forget the platform State of the Union and the Apple Design Awards happening right after. So get your snacks ready. It's going to be a marathon of tech goodness. Next, a quick pit stop in Europe. Apple's been navigating the choppy waters of the European Union's Digital Markets Act with some surprising results. Evercore ISI reported that despite having to follow new rules, Apple's EU App Store revenue hasn't taken much of a hit. In fact, revenues rose by 28% in March and 22% in April. That's despite adding a new core technology fee for apps downloaded outside the App Store. However, the EU might challenge this fee in court, but for now, it seems Apple's fortress is holding strong. Quick stock update, Apple shares bumped up by 0.84%, trading at $191.59. The company posted a Q2 earnings per share of $1.53, slightly above the expected $1.50. Talk about hitting those targets. And now let's fly over to China, where Apple is making waves by slashing iPhone prices amidst a shaky economy. The price cuts are paying off big time. Shipments of foreign-branded cell phones, mainly iPhones, surged 52% in April. That's a huge leap from the 12% growth in March. With the competition heating up from local brands like Huawei, which saw a 70% sales increase, Apple needed a game changer. And those deep discounts, up to 23% on platforms like Tmall and JD.com, during China's 618 shopping festival could be just the ticket. Imagine snagging an iPhone 15 for the same price as a Xiaomi or Huawei phone. According to analysts, These aggressive price cuts are Apple's ticket to regaining lost ground and putting the heat on local competitors to lower their prices too. So what's the takeaway? Apple is playing a bold game in multiple arenas, setting up potentially game-changing AI strategies at WWDC, smoothly navigating new regulations in Europe, and battling it out in China with aggressive pricing. One thing's for sure, this tech titan isn't slowing down anytime soon. Stay tuned and keep your eyes on the tech horizon. Today's Tech Buzz is all about Google, or should I say Alphabet Inc., and let me tell you, it's one juicy saga. From YouTube shenanigans to AI-packed Chromebooks, accidental data leaks, and economist gripes, we've got it all. First up, YouTube drama. Some users with ad blockers are experiencing a bizarre glitch where their videos are skipping straight to the end. Yup, you heard that right. Instead of watching that cute kitty compilation, you're zooming to the last frame, all because you dared to block ads. Users are seeing endless loading screens and getting pretty frustrated. Is this a deliberate ploy by YouTube to zap those ad blockers into oblivion, or just a quirky bug? The debate's on. YouTube's been clamping down on ad blockers lately, first with messages asking users to disable them, and now this sneaky behavior. Coincidence or conspiracy? You be the judge. Next, Chromebooks just leveled up. Google's rolled out a massive AI boost for its Chromebook Plus line, making them strong contenders against Microsoft's Copilot Plus PCs. Gemini-powered AI features now adorn these Chromebooks, bringing Help Me Write for text suggestions, AI-generated wallpapers, Magic Editor for photos, and a game dashboard for you gamers out there. Plus, you get a Google One AI premium plan for a full year. These Chromebooks are now AI powerhouses, and they're not just for schoolwork anymore. They're your new creative and gaming buddies too. Now, for a slip-up that's got everyone talking. Google accidentally published its internal search ranking parameters on GitHub. This massive 2,500-page document revealed how Google organizes search results, sparking all sorts of new conspiracy theories. Though the document got yanked down quickly, it was long enough for savvy internet detectives to discover some interesting tidbits, like Google possibly using Chrome data and click patterns for rankings, contrary to their official statements. Oopsie Google. And lastly, the legendary Paul Krugman has had it with search engines, especially Google. He's taken to X to express how the degradation of Google search is making his research a nightmare. He didn't hold back on bashing AI either, calling it worse than useless. This comes after Google's AI-driven search generative experience faced backlash for providing oddball answers. Even Elon Musk chipped in recently, offering a hack to improve Google search quality, acknowledging there's a genuine problem. Ouch. So today's Google news is a roller coaster of tech drama, potential ad blocker wars on YouTube, AI-powered Chromebook enhancements, a massive documentation mishap, and high-profile criticism from a Nobel laureate. It's clear Google's got its hands full, and we can't wait to see how this all unfolds. Stay tuned, folks. All right, tech enthusiasts. Today we've got a juicy update from Microsoft that's going to make gamers do a happy dance. So, what's the buzz all about? Well, Microsoft officially confirmed that the highly anticipated Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is going to be available on Xbox Game Pass right at launch. Yes, you heard that right. During its official grand reveal at the Xbox Game Showcase on June 9th, part of Summer Game Fest, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be pre-installable and ready to rock and roll on Game Pass. Microsoft is dropping this bombshell as part of its broader strategy to integrate more Activision titles into Xbox Game Pass, ever since snapping up the publisher last year. To give you a quick backdrop, if you've been living under a rock, this is not the first time Microsoft added a heavy hitter to its Game Pass roster. Earlier, Diablo 4 smashed onto the service in March and clocked an epic 10 million hours of gameplay within just the first 10 days. Talk about mind-blowing. But here's where it gets even spicier. Despite owning Activision, Microsoft has come out and said, "Hey PlayStation players, we got your back." There were all these worries that Call of Duty might become Xbox exclusive and leave other platforms high and dry. Much to the relief of non-Xbox gamers, Microsoft has pledged it will keep Call of Duty on the PlayStation for at least the next 10 years, and made a similar commitment to our pals at Nintendo. So yeah, it looks like everyone will get to feel the thrill of the iconic shoot-and-run mayhem. This move also speaks volumes about Microsoft's Game Pass strategy. By including blockbuster titles from day one, Microsoft is clearly looking to boost the value of its subscription service and get more gamers on board. It's like Netflix for gamers, but with the adrenaline-pumping action of Call of Duty. What's not to love? All right, folks, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 dropping on Xbox Game Pass at launch? Do you see this as a game changer, or do you think it's just another corporate flex? And what are your thoughts on Microsoft keeping Call of Duty multi-platform? Leave your comments below, and let's get the conversation started. Whether you're Team Xbox, PlayStation fanatic, or a die-hard Nintendo lover, I want to hear all your hot takes. Catch you in the comments. All right, Tech Tribe, let's dive into the stock market waters and splash around with NVIDIA today. Given the slew of electrifying news, here's my take. Bye. Let's break it down. 1. Elon Musk's xAI partnership. When you have Elon Musk, the tech wizard himself, choosing NVIDIA for his new AI venture, you know something extraordinary is cooking. xAI's massive $6 billion Series B funding means big bucks for NVIDIA, especially as they'll lean heavily on NVIDIA's groundbreaking H100 GPUs. This move not only cements NVIDIA's supremacy in the AI hardware domain, but also promises a steady inflow of revenue. 2. Innovative packaging tech. NVIDIA's move to adopt fan-out panel-level packaging technology is brilliant. With Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Co. facing limited CoWoS packaging capacity, this strategic pivot could mean cost reductions and production efficiencies, giving NVIDIA the ability to keep cranking out their cutting-edge GPUs without hiccups. Efficiency plus cost savings equals winning. 3. Turbocharged financials. The latest earnings call had some jaw-dropping stats. Revenue surged 262% to $26 billion and earnings per share skyrocketed by 629%. These figures crush any doubts about NVIDIA's financial health and illustrate a company riding a wave of high demand, particularly for its Hopper GPUs. 4. Close to the world's most valuable title. With a market cap flirting at $2.8 trillion, NVIDIA could leapfrog Apple and Microsoft. That's no small feat. If you're into companies that are positioned to become titans, NVIDIA's worth a serious look. 5. CEO's cautious optimism. Jensen Huang has pointed out the risks of over-ordering, but so far, NVIDIA has managed to navigate these waters smoothly. The demand is high, and they're doing everything they can to keep up. Realistic leadership plus demand management equals sustainable growth. Now remember, folks, while NVIDIA's outlook is dazzling, the stock market is as unpredictable as ever. It's crucial to do your own deep dive before making any investment moves. Consult with your financial gurus, read up, and make informed decisions. Because at the end of the day, it's your money on the line. That's my take. NVIDIA's stars seem to be aligning perfectly right now. What do you think? Are you team buy, or do you have a different angle? Drop your thoughts below, and let's geek out together. Today's NASDAQ action was sizzling. NVIDIA stole the spotlight with a Musk collaboration and mind-blowing earnings. Apple hyped their WWDC plans while outmaneuvering challenges in Europe and slashing prices in China. Google's mix of AI advancements and accidental data leaks kept everyone buzzing. And Microsoft wowed gamers by promising Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on Game Pass from day one. If you enjoyed today's recap, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this video with your fellow tech enthusiasts. And hey, don't miss tomorrow's video. More tech news and market updates are just around the corner. See you then.